Can't you read?
I didn't even see that, bro. I'm gonna put it out.
No, please. Allow me. Where am I? Good night.
There we go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mikhail Wolf, my green man here first. Tennis balls, bouncing time. Hey, welcome, Mikhail Wolf. Woo, got that hit in just before the show starts. Let me see if it's running on Rumble. Oh, shit, yeah. It's working. I'm alive. All right, but I get the feeling that I'm going to have to actually check the chat on that one, like, manually. Like, I can't pop out chat. Okay. Is this it? Yeah, all right. Well, son of a bitch. I wonder if I can get... Hold on. Let me see if I duplicate this one. No. What is it? Maybe I could do the same thing. I'll just make a second chat. It doesn't matter. There's no one there right now anyway. It doesn't matter. This is a later problem. 5 people coming in here saying hi, then okay, well, now I got to figure something out. Until then, it is what it is. How you doing, Mikhail Wolf? I turn this shit to dark mode. There it is. That's better. Every website needs a dark mode. I don't know what you're doing without dark mode, peoples. Is it peoples? All right, can you hear me okay? Am I coming through all right? I don't have any connection issues this time. Not like Monday. Monday was a nightmare. Oh my God, dude. Everything was fucked up on Monday. Everything. What happened? Oh, I see. I'll do this here like this. I am all good. It's Friday night. Nice. Good for you, man. I still got 24 hours for my Friday night. Sound is good, mate. Rock and roll. Always censored. Hey. work in the light. Dark mod is to program people to live in the dark. It's a strain on your eyes, man. It's a strain on your eyes. Also, I'm a night owl, bro. I'm a dark theme person. Ever since I could do themes, I went with the dark colors. Everything, all the time, always. That's my thing. Like that's my standard aesthetic. Is dark. You look around my apartment. The only thing that's light are the walls, because they come like that. And I'm not about to paint all these bitches. That's too much work. So, bro, this if like I don't know if I would have a white, maybe like a light gray, like a gray for my walls if I was like to choose. Not white. White's a little much. Maybe I don't know what it may, and a blue actually. Like this is a little, it's a little bright, but nice and soft, you know, maybe a little softer than that. Something like that. Something calming, relaxing. Blue and green are good for that. But yeah, I mean, otherwise white's fine because white's a nice background upon which you can decorate your whole fucking house. Elroy Shredding. What's happening, brother? Blender was too dark. But you do default? I don't know what BYD is. Most of my wardrobe is black. Yeah, most of my shit is darker colors too. I have a few lighter things. But no, this is yeah. Dark, man. That's where it's at. Dark themes too. Anyway, all right, let's get to the stuff. Let's get to the stuff. Let me try something here. This might work nicely. This might work. Oh yeah. I think it totally does. All right. So my wardrobe is black. All right, let's look at some stuff. Because I got some gaming news. Yeah, yo, how about this fucking Batman clip I opened the show with? That shit was funny. There's a bunch of them. Cutting a line.
Sir, you can't cut a line. Oh yeah? And who's gonna stop?
I will. Excuse me, miss. I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
Bro, there's a bunch of these. Freaking great. Okay, hold on. There is a gaming one right next to this one though. Where'd it go? Check out this before we jump into the game actual articles. Look at this fucking game. That's funny. I know, right? Dude, those Batman clips are fucking great. What? Look at this shit.
Dinosaurs swinging around massive swords sounds like your idea of a good time? Keep your eyes on this game. Dino Sword is the personal project.
Dino Sword, bro. How did those two words not come together sooner?
Of Gene Nguyen, a senior gameplay animator
Fucking Dino Sword
at Sucker Punch. What started off as a fun animation of a Spinosaurus wielding the Buster Sword from FF7 soon blew up into an idea that draws inspiration from tons of other games and media. Here's another dinosaur that looks and moves a lot like Zoro from One Piece, another one that's named Thor Rex, and even this kick-ass chainsaw raptor. Now, Nguyen is bringing his animation.
What? That looks like so much fun to fucking animate.
Into a game of their own. And though it's still super early in development, Dinosaur could be the game that we all didn't know that we needed in our lives. For more dinosaur animations and updates on Dinosaur, follow Gene Nguyen on Twitter. If dinosaurs swinging around massive swords...
Bro, Dinosaur, the game, like dueling, sword-wielding dinosaurs. How far are they going to go with this concept? I hope they have full-on dinosaur samurai civilizations and shit. I hope it's a whole fucking thing. I want to see him go all out. Dino Sword. fuck off with that amazing name. Wonder how many cameras were hurt in making those Batman vids. It was probably just on their phone. They're probably just holding it like this. You know? Oh, jeez. Dinosaur. Fuck off. That's amazing. That looks amazing. I want that game. I don't even know what it's going to be on. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Check it out. So, to combat declining birth rate, Japan begin offering breeding visas to foreigners. My time has come. Dude, what the fuck? Imagine being there on a breeding visa. Hi, you visiting Japan? I'm on a breeding visa. Oh, okay. Oh, geez, dude. This was pretty awesome. Oh, it's not on the screen. Okay. We'll skip past this one. This was fucking adorable and awesome. Watch this cat. This cat watched Mike Tyson's fight and then copied his moves. Watch. I'm gonna turn off the music. Watching Mike Tyson beat people's ass, bobbing and weaving. Look at him. Dude, he fucking does a little head thing. Dude, he's fucking watching Mike Tyson like, oh, okay, all right, that's how, all right, cool. All right, it's, He's just fucking rocking his head, dude. Oh my god. I love this little kitty. I gotta put on some Mike Tyson videos for my cats and see if they watch. Like, all right, so that's how it's done. They started doing this shit. What the fuck, dude? That is so cute. On phone keyboard tiny. Gotcha. Always censored. Wonder how many cameras were hurt. Oh wait, where am I? I compound words. Celebrity leprosity. Cat animation vids now. This isn't an animation. This is an actual cat. This is an actual cat learning from Mike Tyson. Learning head movement from Mike Tyson, dude. He fucking does it and then he goes in, he lunges in, dude. Oh my god. This one was too much for me. This one was too fucking cute. It put together kittens and mixed martial arts. Well, I mean, martial arts, fighting, whatever. Either way. Okay, there was another gaming thing in here somewhere, though. I've got some Israel stuff, too, but I kind of want to wait a little bit on that. Doesn't seem to be a big pressing thing. But there does seem to be some funny business there. All right. Let's go with this. This isn't the gaming thing, but look at maybe hold on. So does it have video? No, it's just the pictures. Okay. Check out this giant book, y'all. I was hoping you would bring that up. What, the cat? Or Israel? Make actual cat motion capture animations. Motion capture animations, bro. You want me to attach a mocap rig to a fucking cat? Get the fuck out of here. I'd rather just record cats and then what's it called? Keyframe animate it. May the stream be blessed by the power of 2 memberships. Bounce old man guy. Thank you, Runs with Phantoms. Yeah, now I've got you and Mikhail Wolf here. It's a fucking party now, bro. Oh yeah. Can your ankle be your knees? Okay, let's see what this is all about. Where's the audio here? What? Whoa. I feel like I should make a poll out of that one. Start a poll. How do I describe this? How do I describe this? Do you want to see? Wow. Okay. So DJ Lewis essentially shared something that's might be considered kind of gross or kind of strange, very interesting. It's 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 a thing. It's a thing. So I don't know, man. That's weird. It looks like seeing it. I don't know if describing it would ruin it or give the exact appropriate. So it's a surgery for people who have like a tumor and they need an amputation, but it's a surgery that uh, is very efficient, I guess. We'll figure it out. Hi, Wolferino and chat. Normie non-member chat. What's up, y'all? Relax. I'm here now. Hey, another monster. Oh, it's all good, man. Runs with Phantoms and Mikhail Wolf are here with tennis balls to spare. They just be tossing around in the chat. See, look at that. It's good to see another monster. It's been pretty surreal since Saturday morning, to be fair. My tiny hat senses are tingling nonstop. If you have an armpit, that does mean you have a leg pit. You should put your deodorant in your leg. I think we have different bacteria, and also our leg pit is open most of the day if we're standing, or even if we're sitting. Whereas our armpits are closed; they're festering. I've often wondered why the instructions on deodorant shoot. The audio helps, Sky. Yeah, yes, the audio helps, but it's still weird. Has a servant of darkness and chaos, the conflict in the Middle East has brought me much mirth. As a pagan and a cultist, both sides wish for my death, so kind of a win-win. That's not an unfair opinion, but also really, the world is as callous or as loving as we make it. So, just because your encounters with them has been maybe callous doesn't mean that you need to be. Create the world you want to live in, man. Runs with Phantoms, Mikhail Wolf says. Runs with Phantoms is the tiny hat sense is good or not so good? Tennis balls. Fuck yeah, tennis balls. It's a little early to throw out some tennis balls now, but I mean, if you guys think it's time, we could start the day off with some tennis balls, baby. I've wondered why the instructions on deodorant antiperspirant says not to put anywhere but under the arms. It says that? Huh. That is weird. Like, this is only supposed to be under your arms. Don't put it anywhere else. Nowhere else on your body. Fucking bad news, bro. Bad news. Under your arms only. Hold on. What the fuck is this shit that I was about to put? Don't worry about it. It goes under your arms. You made that very clear. Not anywhere else. Just don't do it, bro. Just don't do it. All right. Anyway, a giant petrified book. Look at that. My tiny hat sends a scream. Find your peace with the Almighty, because shit just could real fast. Every day should start with balls. All right. If any medical professionals here that would like to back up Mrs. DJ Lewis, please throw your tennis balls in the chat, and we will say the prayer of tennis balls. Every day should start with tennis balls. Hold on, let me pull this. Oh yeah, giant pit. No, let me pull this back up. Giant petrified book. Look at shit. Look at this big ass motherfucker. Look, that's clearly a book. And we know because we have other books like it that aren't petrified. They look exactly the same. Look at that, bro. Petrified fucking book. Can't read the bitch no more. Ooh, imagine if you could. Oh man, imagine having the technology to scan through it and identify all the individual little layers of graphene that are like in there. Dude, yes. Let me see if I can fix my camera a little bit to accommodate my microphone placement at the moment. Yeah, that works. Cool. Yeah, that works better. Calm down, kitty. Nope. All right, that works for now. The Abrahamic world is about to explode unless the Almighty decides, man, never mind, it's not time after all. My comment before was typo. It meant shit could get real fast. Ancient Mason dropped his book in the quicksand. The library gonna charge a late fee. All right, I've got one vote for tennis balls. Runs with Phantoms. Do you have a second vote for tennis balls? If anyone else wants to vote for tennis balls, memberships at the chocolate chip level are $2.99. For $2.99, you can type tennis ball in the chat and get not one, not two, but 3 tennis balls, like you see here. Look at this. Hey, hold on, let me get rid of this guy. Let me make myself bigger. Hey, there we go. Look at that tennis ball. You get 3 tennis balls. You know, you spelled tennis balls correctly, buddy. You spelled tennis balls correctly. I very much doubt your God would give me that sweet release of death. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think the members have spoken. Because I threw some tennis balls in there myself, so I count. 2 out of 3 present members have voted for tennis balls. To which I say, forget about it.
throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Whew. Become a member today if you also want to throw tennis balls in the chat. If you want to be a sick maniac and throw tennis balls around at the expense of a little cancer boy, become a member today. The power is yours. Oh my God. I guess it could also be considered what's it called? Fighting the good fight. You're helping by buying tennis balls. All right, those are all tennis balls in the chat. I love that kid and his cancer. Do I still have that other clip on here? I know I got rid of it. The one where he fights cancer. Yeah. Hey, Darren M. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well, man. How's your day? I don't think those tennis balls made him forget about his cancer at all. I know. He comes back here every night throwing his fucking tennis balls around. He hasn't forgot about shit. It's just an act. He's trying to act tough. That's all it is. Trying to put on a strong front for his family. All right. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Don't remember if I mentioned this at the beginning of the show, but I'm also streaming on Rumble today. I got it going on both. I figured it out. It's extra steps on Rumble. It would be nice if it integrated with StreamYard, but it does not. You have to do a whole custom thing. But anyway, I'm over there on the Rumble. If you're looking, oh shit, I didn't post a link to the stream. Okay, hold on. Oh wow, that's long. I can't do that on Rumble. I gotta shorten the names for sure. Ooh wee. All right. There we go. Hola, mi amor. Tina Tomaszewski. How are you doing? Oh my God, it's so nice to see you. I was starting to think you plumb forgot about me. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I can't see if the icon is popping up or what. Give me a second. If you're selected. This thing working this time? There it goes. Hey, Tina. It's great to see you. I wanted to come out and say hi because it's been a while. I used to see you feel like a lot more. I love your name, particularly because it's got so many letters in it. People, they give up wanting to pronounce it before they even try. I think that's hilarious. But yeah, it's good to have you back, Tina. Look at you sending everyone love. What a freaking sweetheart. How's it going, Pyramid 7? Hey, another monster. I don't think I've seen you in a while either. Nice hat, Dumbo. I meant that in a good way because you got the big ears, but like, you know, you're like a crime-fighting elephant. I feel like I'm just digging myself a deeper hole. But I am Latin, you know, Mexicans and their ditch digging. It's a hard one to give up for us. Ha! Oh my god. Hopefully that doesn't get reported for whatever by some fucking rando out there one day. Like, hey, you made a racist joke against Mexicans. Did you see the fucking stream? Yeah, but it was some old man talking. It was some old white man, so it's racist. Fuck off, dude. Runs of Phantoms. It depends entirely on if you're an Islamist or Satanist. If you're either, chances aren't bad of making it past the hard part of judgment. I had a Polish best friend growing up, so I can say her name right. I don't know if I was the first one to ask, but I'm pretty sure I was the first one to actually ask Tina how to say her last name. Because what's it called? Pete used to say it like Tomachewski or something like that. And Courtney also used to say it like the same way, I think. And then when I asked Tina, she wrote it out in the chat and I sounded it out. I said, "Is that right?" She says, "That's right." I was like, "Cool." And meanwhile, Courtney's losing her mind. It's like, what the fuck? What? We've been saying it wrong all this time. And Courtney brought Tina to the chat. So I think just no one ever asked. Everyone just went, Tomato Soski. All right, yeah, cool. I'm going with that. Whatever they end up with, they just go with that, and that's how her name is pronounced. But I actually asked. Que chingaos. Hey, Darren M over here. You are coming through 5x5 in Rumble Land. Hit that like Rumble button, share. Thank you. I don't think there's anyone watching over there. At least not anyone chatting. Uh-oh. Just dropped a stem in here. I'm going to smoke a stem at some point. It's going to fucking hurt. Tomacheski. Yeah, Tomacheski. I'm old and tried. I just want it over. Pete still says it wrong for 5 years now. That's funny. I wonder if he knows that it's pronounced differently or if he's just like, that's just the way he's always pronounced it, you know? It's not like Pete hangs out here very much. If you and Pete hung out here often, then he would hear your name, and then he might say in the chat, "Hey, Kai, I'm pretty sure you're saying her name wrong." I think that's where Pete's at in terms of knowing how to say your name. Mexicans and black people can say whatever they want. That's the rules. Hey, that's true. I can say whatever I want double time. Dina Tomacheski, it's rare to see you here, love. I am glad. I also worked with Christina Tomacheski years ago, but I don't think they're related. That's got to be a reason why he won't let you die. Dig deep into yourself, like proctologist deep, if that's what it takes. I would be here all the time if my mama didn't keep me so busy. She's in rehab right now. God love her, with a fractured leg. Oh man, that's rough. I'm sorry about that, Tina. I hope she gets better. But I also hope I get to see you more often. Then I hope everybody wins. In Army, anyone with a hard last name got the name changed to Wheelbarrow. Thought her last name was Kit Kat. Another monster. No, Tomazuski. Nailed it. Tomazuski. Yeah, dude, that was so funny. I was like meeting all these people, and Courtney's like, "Oh, this is Tina. She's from Pete's channel." I said, "Hey, Tina, how do I say your last name?" Tomacheski. Got it. What the fuck? All right, y'all. Let's see what the poll says. Yes, everyone wants to see DJ Lewis's share. All right. You asked for it, you sick sons of bitches. Tina eyed your mom's sankle trying to be a knee. What? That's not, It sounds, what you're saying sounds dirty, but let's look at this. Sound is on. Okay, watch. Hold on.
So many people don't believe that my leg looks like this, so here we go.
So let me talk to you about this. This is called a Van Ness rotationoplasty procedure. Basically, you're cutting out the knee, and after you cut the femur bone and cut the tibia bone, you flip the ankle backwards and you reattach the tibia bone to the femur. The reason you do this is most of the time it's for a tumor in the distal femur, and instead of getting above knee amputation and having a less energy efficient procedure, you have an ankle that functions as a knee joint, which is better for the patient.
So many people don't believe that my leg.
Do you see why I had mixed feelings about this? It makes sense, right? You see
looks
this?
like this, so here we
You think,
go.
oh, fake leg.
Let me talk to you about this.
No big deal. No big deal. It's just
This
a
is called
fake
a
leg.
Van Ness rotationoplasty procedure.
No.
Basically, you're cutting out the knee, and after you cut the femur bone and cut the tibia
No,
bone,
they
you
went and
flip the
had
ankle
to-
backwards, and you reattach the tibia bone to the
They
femur.
had to put her
The reason
foot
you
on
do
her
this is
ankle.
most of the time it's for a
I mean, her
tumor in the
ankle on her
distal
knee.
femur, and instead of getting
Foot on her
above
knee.
knee
Whatever.
amputation and having a less energy efficient procedure, you have an ankle that functions as a knee joint, which is
What the fuck am I? Why? I mean, now I know this exists, but still. Holy shit. Are you happy, chat? Are you happy? Is this is what you voted for? This is what you voted for. Is any does hate me? Tina, I had your okay, wait. These another Tina who comes here, but she my Tina, so I don't talk to or interact. Damicheski, which even my family's pronouncing it wrong. It's probably supposed to be Damachevsky. Not true, huh? It's probably Damachevsky. Wait, what did I say? Rule 34 intensifies. Better not, or I'll bust your ass. Not my Tina. I meant, sorry, it's late. All right. So, yeah, let's move along from that to literally anything else. Boom. Okay, yeah, let's look at this fucker's face instead of that weird knee foot thing. Oh my god, dude. Bro, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go off on the leg thing real quick. If you're like, imagine if you're normally with an amputee, someone's missing a leg, and you're like, she's like, oh, okay, can I take the leg off? It's less comfortable. And she takes the leg off. You're like, yeah, cool. Like, and now it's like I'm fucking a little sex doll or whatever. But then there's this chick with the foot on her knee. She's like, yeah, she takes the thing off. You're like, oh my god, can you please? I'm sorry. Can you please put the leg back on? I'd rather imagine I'm fucking a cyborg than a mutant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's how they made Frankenstein, isn't it? Oh, she has a tibial fracture, which is somewhere in her lower leg. Told you she needs a leg pit deodorant. Okay. So, Lord of the Rings Gollum devs were expected to make an ambitious AAA game on a tenth the budget. Bro. What? A tenth the budget? They're like, we want this caliber of game for this much money. Imagine going to a Tesla dealership and be like, hey, bro, sign me up for one of those cyber trucks. Oh, yeah, you want a Cybertruck? Hell yeah, dude, they're the best. I want a Cybertruck. All right, let's get you signed up for a Cybertruck. Okay, here's your, put all your information, yada, yada. Okay, hold on, bro. Whoa, slow down. This price, that's not going to work for me. You know, scratch that off. That's kind of the price. Okay, well, what do you propose? Not knock one of them zeros off. Just knock that last zero off. So let's say it costs 134,000. So you want this for 13,400. That's right, bro. You got it. Nailed it. 100%. That's not possible. Oh my god, dude. They made Gru with hair and a small nose. I'd share a fat blunt with mid-transition Gollum. He looks stressed but kind of huggable, like a porcupine. I saw that a couple days ago. It looked really strange. I'm not into feet. Bro. Even if you were into feet. That I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm imagining she's got her legs wrapped around you, and like one leg is where the knee should be, and then the other leg is also where, so you just got 2 feet on the left side of you. Good. I hate feet too. Yuck. I've been told I have cute and pretty feet before. Like faces of death, you have seen what cannot be unseen. At the beach one day in South Florida, some creepy dude approached me and asked if he could rub my feet with lotion. Ugh, how disgusting. Tina Chamajeski, I'm an ass man, mama. You know this. Okay, so let's look at this Gollum story. This is ridiculous. I'm an ass man. Who remembers Mr. Ass from WWF? Mr. Ass was dope. One of the best entrance songs ever. Did he also offer money? Money could change my mind. Assmen Unite. All right. So the Lord of the Rings Gollum is one of the more notable video game messes in recent years, with the Tolkien spin-off releasing earlier this year to universally negative reviews and claiming the unwanted position of being the worst game of 2020. Excuse me. The worst game of 2023 so far on Metacritic and OpenCritic. A new report has delved into some of what went wrong behind the scenes at developers Daedalic, alleging a combination of overstretching resources, crunch, and ambitions to somehow create a AAA game on a fraction of the budget. More than 30 Daedalic staff spoke to German outlet Game 2, revealing that the studio set out with the lofty ambition of creating a story-driven game with a combination of different gameplay ideas. Among the different gameplay elements apparently considered during development was the ability to free climb in the style of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, before the idea was ultimately discarded. Yep. That didn't stop game cramming in a number of other half-baked and underused ideas. From different mini games and mechanics, from a command menu for companions, which is only used 4 times in the final game, to the initial debate between Gollum and Smeagol, which at one point was going to be a more ambitious minigame requiring players to hit moving decision bubbles. The mechanic was never fully finished, resulting in an apparent stopgap solution, making it into the final game. Damn, so they just had no direction while building this is ultimately the point. They had no direction. They were just they were trying to make the everything car. This is the Homer Simpson car. Ay. Donut shield. That Gollum just looks like the average camera right circles around his eyes, gray skin. I vehemently passed on the foot rub. He couldn't have had enough money. Yuck. By the way, did anyone see AI art of Shrek and Donkey flying into the Twin Towers? No, I did not see that. This fucking AR is getting out of control. I've been so busy, I haven't even had a chance to play my Zelda Tears of the Kingdom in a week now. I love that game. I've completely about 85% now. Nice. Oh my god, that reminds me I need to fucking play I need to play Breath of the Wild. I still have to get I'm still getting my Master Sword leveled up. I'm doing a little extra quest. Tomorrow's kind of a busy day. Everyone's streaming tomorrow. I could still do it, I guess. I was pretty productive today though. Check this out. Share with everybody. I'm gonna do some more updates pretty soon. But check it out. This is just a little A-side. I added a mid-tier sweater. It's only 55, so it's an all-over print. It's a regular hoodie. Sorry, hoodie's the right word. But it doesn't have that fleece. Like this one has the fleece interior and the nice, all the badass stuff. This one's a regular pullover for 35. This one's in the middle here for 55. And then the fleece one, 75. So, yeah, I'm stoked to have all those different stages now. Anyway, back to the article. Oh, yeah, evillaboratory.com. That's what I need to do. Fucking son of a bitch. That's what I need to do. I put this shit in the chat. Pin it. I hate this little heart that YouTube put here in the chat now because it gets in the way of the options. There it goes. All right, so I've got utility notebooks on sale. That's why I titled it Sale. The lovely Sherry. ¡Mua! ¿Cómo estás, bella? Bienvenidos a otra noche de Late and Night Delight. Hold on. Please, please. It has been far too long. Now there are 3 or 4 ladies in the chat, and I have not come out to say hello. So, bienvenidos al show, señoritas. It is a pleasure to have you all, to see your lovely faces looking back at me. Well, I cannot see you, but I imagine it, and it is tantalizing. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Mwah. Besos for all the ladies. All right. Once you play Tears of the Kingdom, you probably won't want to go back to Breath of the Wild. All right, well, that's nice to hear. But I heard about a new video game somewhere where dinosaurs had swords for heads. Sounds awesome. Yeah, dude, that sounds badass. If anyone likes the idea of a dinosaur swinging a sword around, you rewind the show to the first like 20 minutes or so. Oh man. I'm not saying it isn't disgusting, but I could use $1 million. I know, okay, stupid heart does get in the way, right? Double dollars like Cowboy Bebop. Did Kai say Ultra Noche? What is an Ultra Noche? What? I did not say Ultra Noche. Sounds like a wild night for Quinceañera. Or after Quinceañera. But directed by Saban. As Saban's Power Rangers. So, for those that don't know, in Mexico, the Power Rangers are called Los Power Rancheros. And it's about 5 mild-mannered teenage rancheros that they are summoned by like an angel of Jesus Cristo in a church, in a mountain, to defend Earth, and so this Power Rancheros is the Mexican Power Rangers. Go away, Antonio. We girls here only have eyes for Kai. Hey! What the hell? I thought, wait, are you talking about the young me or the immortal me? Because, you know, I'm technically a Kai, but I don't think I'm the one you're talking about. Should I feel insulted? The hell's going on here? And why is this sexy Mexican guy here? I don't get enough airtime when he's around. Otra noche. Guapo. Thank you, Tina. Mild-mannered banditos, señor Caintonio. Señor Caintonio. No, they're mild-mannered rancheros. So they've all got, they're just like Power Rangers, but they've got like sombreros that match the color of their uniform and stuff. And then instead of like the diamond things, they have like the little danglies coming off. And they have botas instead of, you know, the Power Rangers boots. They got the long toes on them and shit. It's banditos con attitude. But no, in Mexico, they value the, you know, that they're mild-mannered. They have respect. They have courtesy, you know. They're gentlemen and women. Oh, yeah. And the girl Rangers, they would have the big dresses. Old man equals Akai. Okay, so let's read on about Gollum. The game also drifted away from its original focus on narrative, but failed to adjust its gameplay to suit, resulting in long stretches where the player simply accompanies characters or stands still while story details are delivered to them. Some scenes meant to include animated characters were altered so that missing animations were hidden from the player, leading to one memorable scene where Gollum stares out a window while a conversation between two characters plays. You know, to be fair, that sounds pretty accurate. Like, I could see Smeagol just like staring out a window, not giving a shit about what two people are talking about. I like Kai, I just don't see him that way. What? What are you talking about? Oh, about sexy. Oh, I see. That's fine. I don't mind that, Manta Ray. Mexican guy just came out as trans next week. Who? What are you talking about? Otro rancheros beating enemies by stomping and clapping instead of martial combat. Oh, the thing. Oh, I know. I was gonna say about the lassos, but one of them would have a lasso. They would all have different weapons. One would have the two pistols. One would have a lasso. Another one would have a machete. Stomping and clapping in rhythm, of course. And they call their Zords with the and then they're fucking oh no, it wouldn't be the Power Rangers music. It'd be like mariachi music, and then the Mexican Rangers come out. Dude, I should just fucking animate this. This should be funny. Oh my god. All right, so adding the problem of failing to live up to that overambitious vision was a lack of funding, with Data Lake reportedly making 3 applications for extra money that were turned down. In the end, the team was expected to create a AAA experience on a total development budget of $15 million, said to be around a tenth of typical AAA video game budget. $15 million. In the end, the team was expected to create a AAA experience, total development budget of $15 million. So that means it costs $150 million to create a AAA game. That sounds right. Because a AAA game takes not just several years, like between 2 and 5 years to make, but it takes a fuck ton of people. It takes a lot more people than a smaller game. So what in the actual fuck? For $50 million, don't get me wrong, I could make a hell of a game for 15 million, but it wouldn't be one of these big old AAA games. If someone gave me 15 million and goes, make me a kick-ass game, I'll say, all right, but I'll scope and scale it for 15 million. If they go, here's 15 million, make me a AAA game. Okay, you got 10 friends with you? 8 friends, actually. I'll make it work with 8. That's crazy. Some of the smaller games that I've worked on have cost several million by themselves, and they were indie titles. 15 million. These fuckers, dude. So one's Brazilian. Why would one be Brazilian? What? Dino Swords versus Power Rangers, the movie you never knew that you needed to have to see now immediately. Okay, you should show everyone a picture of those Mexican super long toed boots. I can't remember if there's a name for them or not. I can't either because I'm not Mexican technically. I'm only a little bit Mexican. I'm mostly another kind of Latino. Hold on, let me see. Big toed Mexican boots. Wow, there's some really long ones. Okay, so that's such a small picture. Damn, I don't even know which one is. Okay, I'll show this one. Let me make sure it's yeah. So these are the boots that I'm talking about. They got these big old toes. There's shit like this. I don't know if that's exaggerated, like as a joke. I don't think it is. I think it's real. I think they really do get that big. Dude. Dude, what the fuck with these boots? So this is what I'm talking about with the big toes. Okay, back to Gollum. A Brazilian, a Spaniard, a Mexican, a Guatemalan, a Colombian, and an Argentinian with a German last name. An Argentinian with a German last name that just puts down all his other team members for not being lighter skinned. They can all have rings when whose powers are combined summons El Pancho Capitan. Aren't those clown shoes? No, those are legit. That's a part of their culture, like those shoes. It's a real thing. They are real. I just don't know how you'd get in and out of your vehicle wearing them crazy ass boots. I think you put them on when you're getting in and out. Gesture boots. That checks out. Mexican gesture boots, maybe. What's the point with the boots? Something lacking in another department? Maybe. Highly likely given the average in Mexicans. But there's gotta be a purpose. There's gotta be a purpose. Maybe if the boot, maybe it's like antenna for bugs, you know? I don't know. Why the fuck? Why Mexican boot toes? Oh, okay. So let me see. According to this article that is not Golem related at all, the boots first appeared in rural town of Matehuala, San Luis Potosi, Mexico. As Vice explains in a short documentary, things started innocently enough with people simply altering their boots to make them pointier. Then people from neighboring towns started to compete on pointiness. Then people started making them pointier and pointier until it got out of control, says one young man who fashions pointy boots out of water hoses. The trend coincided with the rise of tribal, pronounced tribal, music. Oh, tribal. Yeah. Which is a mix of pre-Hispanic sounds, cumbia rhythms, and techno. Residents of Matehuala started wearing the boots in tribal dancing competitions at clubs, rodeos, and quinceañeras. The boots eventually made their way to Hispanic neighborhoods in Texas. Even though the boots originated in Matehuala, the DJ who skyrocketed the boots' popularity when he featured them in a music video that's been viewed more than 50 million times on YouTube, told Vice are actually more popular in Texas. The trend arguably jumped the shark when the French DJ David Guetta, featured them in a video in which a pair of tattooed gangsters buy a pair. The stereotype-fueled video follows a tribal dance crew and culminates in a scene where at a rodeo where fireworks shoot out of the pair of boots, but one can still find memes dedicated to the phenomenon. So yeah, the boots are a real thing. The boots is a real thing. On top of that, back to Gollum. Oh my god. I need to fucking run the massager on my back. I hope no one boots you from behind with those boots. Ooh. Yeah, you'd have to take them off before driving. Extra room to smuggle shit in? Oh my god, Kai is back. What do you mean I is back? I was only gone for 1 day last week. And that was because I had to leave out of town a day earlier than I thought. Hey, Dillard Draws, good to see you, man. You welcome back. Oh my god, what did I just got the burpees tonight, man. Ray, Haylock, Tugs, Web Guy, what's happening, dude? Yo, I love the new avatar. It looks sick. Hey, Kai, been a minute. How are you? Hail, chat. I'm good, man. I'm good. I mean, shit. If we got people coming in here, if it's been a while, everybody. I got this new shop here, Evil Laboratory. I'm gonna update this up here with this logo down here. See, I still gotta do that, but Evil Laboratory. I got notebooks. I got these badass spell books. I got hoodies and shit. I got all kinds of fucking cool stuff. EvilLaboratory.com. The link's in the chat. Go check that out. But yeah, man, I got all kinds of cool shit. I've been in and out of town lately, doing a bunch of stuff. Nope. There's Gollum. All right. But that's been the big thing is my shop. I got it fixed up and whatnot. So yeah, go check it out, man. Good to see you. At least you'd never have to worry about prostate cancer, Mikhail Wolf. Because you wouldn't have a prostate anymore after getting kicked in the ass by those boots. Oh my god, dude. A whole new degree. No, you. A whole new degree of putting your foot up someone's ass. Rule 34 intensifies even more. Okay, so on top of that, morale faltered under an allegedly stressful with the working conditions, 1/10 the budget. Working environment fostered by the company's CEO, COO, which resulted in employees speaking in whispers to avoid being overheard and shouted at. Daedalic denied the claims and said that the studio has a friendly working atmosphere. Morale reportedly took an additional hit when a Bastel Lube. I'm going to go with Lube. This guy's name. Oh, that's an I. I was looking ahead at the lube already too I didn't realize that was an I. This guy's name is Bastii Lube. Bastii Lube, the German book publishing giant. Oh, okay. It's not someone's name. Thank God for them. Morar reportedly took an additional hit when Bastei Lube, the German book publishing giant that owned Daedalic at the time, publicly doubted the developers by saying that they saw no future prospect for Daedalic. For a number of years, there were no co-investors on the project, with things apparently only improving once Nacon joined as co-publisher. The lack of money combined with a time factor, as the license to make a Lord of the Rings game was time limited. Regardless, the game was delayed from its original release date in 2021 to 2022 before sliding back further to this year. The final delay was reportedly seen as nothing more than an attempt to damage limitation by the company, with Game 2 claiming that devs knew the game was a total loss long before its catastrophic release. Yeah, they knew very early on. You can't just throw money at something like that, hang on for another year, and then everything will be fine, said senior developer and technical director Paul Schulz. That's unrealistic because the game underneath it doesn't support it. Gollum released in such a state that Daedalic released an apology for the underwhelming experience and disappointment of fans. Two sources who spoke to Game 2 claimed that the apology was generated by AI tool ChatGPT and that it was published by Nacon without any knowledge of Daedalic. That's dirty. That's dirty. So they done them dirty like that, and then they wrote an apology and used AI to write an apology. Fuck off, dude. In July, Daedalic reportedly laid off more than 24 staff, over a quarter of its workforce, and canceled a sequel to Gollum due to release in late 2024. The report added that studio would no longer develop video games internally and instead focus on publishing efforts. You know what? Nah, never mind. I can't. That doesn't. I was thinking something that might result in a lawsuit, so probably not a good idea. If they had funding to work on a sequel for Gollum, but they were, bro, like, why they could have used that development time, like, hey, let's just work on our own project, and we've got a couple months, let's work on our own project while we're getting paid, and then send that off to whoever, like, pitch that around when we do get laid off. Oh my God. Tina's laughing at the lube. Yep, a pastel lube. Why does lube need a pigment? It's going where the sun don't shine. It's dark up there. Unless one brings a flashlight. And I don't mean flashlight. Well, no, it is the flashlight, right? Why would you need a flashlight? It's a flashlight and a flashlight, essentially. So that's really fucked up about Gollum. So when you see a really bad game, it's usually something like that happened, where the developers, there's only so much they can do. In the end, they're given a timeline to make something realistic or unrealistic, and if it's unrealistic, it's gonna come out like shit. So it's sad. It's sad to see when it happens. But let's look at some Zelda stuff. This is neither good nor bad. It's just here. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom director says the Sheikah tech disappeared from the sequel after its role had been fulfilled. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, this shit was only for the one thing, right? Everything else after that, they can't make more. It doesn't exist anymore in the world. So why would they have it anymore? Mystery has been sort of solved. These offer an explanation of why there's no Sheikah technology. In Breath of the Wild, the world of Hyrule is full of Sheikah tech, said to have, I guess kind of, said to have been created thousands of years before the events of the game, from the towers in every region, the terrifying guardians, enormous divine beasts, and Link's fancy iPad, the Sheikah slate. There's an abundance. Meanwhile, despite Tears of the Kingdom taking place only a few years after the events of its predecessor, all of this stuff is missing, with no in-game reasoning offered as to why. Well, if you defeated all the bad guys, none of the tech, bad tech is there, and the good tech you only had to do a couple specific things, you know. So you don't need it anymore. In a new interview with The Telegraph, Fujibayashi has acknowledged this enigma. They disappeared after the calamity was defeated, referring to the ending of Breath of the Wild. All of the people of Hyrule also witnessed this, but there is no one who knows the mechanisms or reason why they disappeared, and it is considered a mystery. It is believed that since calamity disappeared, they also disappeared as their role had been fulfilled. Continued noting that Hyrule is no stranger to mysterious events, strange phenomenon, suggests it makes sense that there's no one who has tried to explore the matter further in the game. You still think that Link might want to know where all the Sheikah slate selfies went, though. All right. And now some fucking cool fan-made stuff. Fan remakes the original Zelda game using Unreal Engine 4. Now we've seen little bits. Oh shit, look at the length of this video. It's oh, never mind, it's 223. Fuck off then. Never mind. I thought it was 222. Oh, is it? Oh wow. Okay, so I thought they did it like third person style, you know? But no, it's the same point of view and everything. This looks badass. Dude, this looks dope. Like, why doesn't Nintendo do stuff like this? You know? Their remakes are a little too I don't know, I want to say a little too, because they did the one Zelda remake, but it was like really cartoony. Some people weren't digging it. This feels like a really nice like mix, you know? Somebody else tell a joke. I cursed the chat. It's time for elbow cough. I need some tennis ball bounce break. What about you, Kai? We already played tennis balls. Maybe after the Zelda trailer? We already played tennis balls earlier, bro. You were here for it, weren't you? That looks badass, though. What are you doing? Are you trying to jump down here? Don't fucking jump down here. You guys have been chilling on your own the whole time. I see the cats over here looking at what's going on down here. I was right to move my water. Hey, baby. Did you guys see the cat? All right. So, while Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have taken Zelda franchise to new heights, longtime fans of the series occasionally yearn for the days of yesteryear and a return to the top-down puzzling and combat of the original. With remakes of the foundational games of other legendary franchises, some have pondered a remake of the game that started Legend of Zelda 86. Developer Lloyd Empty has been working to make this dream a reality. For the past few years, he has been designing Legend of Zelda Era of Decline. He has shared 2 trailers over the past year for this work in progress. The original trailer can be viewed here and the latest here. Beta version of the game is currently available for download. Current control system is set up for either keyboard, gaming, or controller and mapped as the following. Convenient keyboard. Personally, feel like playing original with anything other than a controller just wouldn't feel right. Yeah, I agree. It is, however, exciting to see Downfall Era getting reimagined, especially for those of us who grew up playing games on this branch of the timeline. Era of Decline looks beautiful, and Unreal Engine 4 brings the classic otherworldly dungeons to an era of modern gaming in a way that somehow captures the spirit of the original. Felt in my mind in the 80s. Yeah, Era of Decline also had the original soundtrack created by composer. Check it out, song below. There's no word yet about when the project will be finished. Certainly worry about legal action from Nintendo. Yeah, as anyone would be doing this, given the game's giant history with issuing cease and desist orders. Oh, is that? I found the other cat. Or since a particular project isn't for sale, maybe within fair use practice, copyright law. That would be nice. If it is, I would love to play it. That would be freaking awesome. I would like to keep track of that story. See, I'm not doing anything different tonight than I was last week. In fact, I have more stuff open. Let me close some of this down, actually. I have more stuff open, and I'm fine. I don't get it. I don't get why Monday was such a bitch. All right, so let's look at the next article. This is Smoker Dab Break, but obviously we don't need tennis balls for that. Gotcha. Okay, you know what? I am with you, Runs with Phantoms. That cat doesn't know any difference. Cat probably thinks you've been sitting there talking to him for at least an hour. No, they know when I'm not paying attention to them specifically. They know when I'm talking to them and when I'm not. Doer Draws, you still here? Kai, did you get? No, I have not yet. If not, you have to get it. Like others are saying, I think Tears of the Kingdom is the game they actually wanted, but ran out of time when they released. Okay. So Tina, I've read about Tears of the Kingdom and its development and stuff well before it came out, and they were talking about. So they were at Nintendo pitching downloadable content for Breath of the Wild. They were pitching expansion ideas and downloadable content and stuff like that, and they came up with so much that they decided to just make a sequel instead. So that's why they're also not making anything else after this. It's just Tears of the Kingdom, because it is the result of everything they wanted to do on top of Breath of the Wild. So that's actually the way that one worked out. But yeah, I do want to play Tears of the Kingdom. I need to finish Breath of the Wild first. And anyone who wants to support me playing Tears of the Kingdom, go check out evillaboratory.com, the pinned comment here in the chat. It's the perfect time to get something. We got school if you got nieces and nephews and kids. We got Christmas coming up. It's Halloween times. It's winter. I got everything you need. Ray Harlock asks, Diller draws. I only ask because I've got something I'd like your opinion on web stuff. Ooh, I'm curious about what's the web stuff. Can I give my opinion? I want to share. I do web stuff. Yo, what's up, mis zapatos? How's it going, man? You little sexy motherfucker. Who you calling Lil? I'm almost 6 feet tall. I'm actually 6 feet tall, unless I don't count the mohawk. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's move on from Zelda to Pokemans. I released an unofficial art book containing very realistic Pokemon, and here's the result. Welcome to the world of Pokemon zoology. My name is Joshua Dunlop, and I'm a senior freelance concept artist for the UK. Oh, from the UK. For the UK. I've had the pleasure of working with some amazing... Oh, you're so cute. Pleasure of working with some amazing companies such as Disney and Netflix. I've enjoyed amazing success over the last 7 years with my personal project, Pokemon Zoology. Now, I'm thrilled to present this unofficial collection of 151 realistic digital concept art pieces depicting the iconic original Pokemon from Generation 1. The Kickstarter has been live for 11 days now, and not only did we hit the 10,000 pound goal or euro, I don't know, it's one of those, but we are close to, oh, I can close this now. But we are close to tripling it, sitting as of this morning at 28,900. Anyway, that being said, feel free to check out the Kickstarter now. So there's the Kickstarter. I can drop the link in the chat if you guys want. Pokemon Zoology, look at this shit. We've all seen these images pop up, I'm sure, on social media, but now he's actually got all 151 done. And he's putting them together into a book. It's hard to believe it's been over 27 years since Pokemon first burst onto the scene and took the world by storm. This stunning 156-page paperback art book is a complete collection featuring all 151 original Pokemon reimagined in a beautifully realistic style. Within these pages, you'll find over 7 years of dedicated work by the artist Joshua Dunlop, whose iconic realistic Pokemon illustrations display his incredible talent and passion for the franchise. Each page is 150 GSM and has silk finish, giving it a high-quality feel as you flick through. The spine has a perfect edge without the need for staples and has 350 GSM gloss cover for strength and flexibility. Is he the writer of this article? Joshua Dunlop. Yeah, so he wrote this article for Board Panda. Community member. Wait, what? What? You just, okay. As an artist, lifelong Pokemon fan, I wanted to pay tribute to the Pokemon that started it all by reimagining them as realistic style. Fans appreciate realistic. It all started back in 2016 when I was teaching myself how to use 3D sculpting program called ZBrush, and I wanted a small project to test my new skills on. Pokemon Go was at its height, and I thought it would be fun to create 3 Kanto starters in a realistic way. A friend of mine saw them and suggested I put them online. I was blown away when it went viral. Due to all love and support, I decided to keep going and challenge myself to recreate all original 151 Pokemon. What's funny, I did that in middle school. I drew all 151 Pokemon in order. I made my own little Pokebook, kind of. This art book is a labor of love that I've poured my heart and soul into over the past 7 years. Each piece aims to capture the essence of these beloved characters, from the fierce Charizard to the adorable Pikachu. I strove to depict them as if they truly existed in our world, bringing out intricate details, vivid colors, and dynamic poses. Each page encapsulates the spirit of the beloved Pokemon while grounding them in real-world biology. No detail has been overlooked. Dude, yeah, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful shot right there. What? Accurate anatomy provides a fresh perspective on even the most familiar species like Pikachu and Charizard. Dude, Bulbasaur. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Okay, dude, that's nuts. That is fucking wild, man. So that's a thing. If anyone wants a Pokemon zoology book, there's a fucking Kickstarter going on. Oh, let me rewind a little bit. I've used the Unreal Engine before. It's pretty awesome. Hell yeah, it is. Kai, where's your coffee link? Oh, my Ko-fi link is down. If you just scroll down, it's in the description. It's at the top of the description. I've also got, you should be able to super chat me on here also. Have you played Party Animals? No, I haven't. I'm actually, fuck, my eyes are burning. I'm not familiar with Party Animals. 27 years later, Pikachu has a potbelly, living in a trailer in the middle of nowhere, and work as a bouncer at a local strip club. He has his old friend. Hold on a sec. What the fuck are they doing down there? Okay, guys, I got a little rest. Long day tomorrow. Meeting at Mama's Rehab Center in the morning. Mwah. Good night, Tina. Thank you for hanging out. Love, my Kai. Hey, I want to say goodbye too. Much love, Tina. Take care of yourself. Buenas noches, señorita. Ojalá, how do I say this in English? I hope to see you again here very soon. Good night. Old friend Ash's hat is in his closet, upon which is inscribed, my partner Ash, the only man I ever loved. Thank you for the stream, Kai. Oh, my pleasure, Tina. Hey, Ray Harlock with the fucking $20. Thank you, Ray Harlock, man. Appreciate it. Just because I've been too long. Love your work, Kai. Smash the like button, folks. Dude, thanks so much. I appreciate that, man. That's fucking awesome. Yo, Ray, if at any point you want to support me, but also get something for yourself, get something for a family member, check out the link in the chat, evillaboratory.com. That's my shop. That's all my stuff. I got sweaters, I got notebooks, I got, excuse me. My main thing is notebooks, but I just added a bunch of sweaters because it's winter time and stuff, and I'm gonna be adding more stuff, more designs real soon. So then you can go, hey, I throw Kylo something and I get myself a cool fucking thing that's actually useful. But dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man. That's unexpected. Until you asked for the Ko-fi link, I was like, oh, well, thank you. But then you come out, you're like, man, fuck that. It's too many steps. Mimetic Delirium. I always like Squirtle. Sup? Hey, yo, Squirtle's cool. Squirtle, I think the anime might be part of the reason that a lot of people like Squirtle, because we have the Squirtle Squad, Squirtle Squad with the sunglasses and shit. But when it comes to, thank you for the stream. Oh, my pleasure, Tina. When it comes to the original 3 starters, Bulbasaur was my boy. Oh, wait, Ray Harlock. I almost forgot. I have a fucking clip I play when I get a donation or something wherever. Thank you, Ray Harlock. Here we go.
Who has Down syndrome, has wanted to be a cop since he was a kid.
You know why I pulled you over?
'Cause I was speeding?
No, 'cause you're black.
A few minutes later.
This nigga just did a fucking cartwheel.
That's all, folks.
Whew. And I smoked a bowl while I was gone, too. That was perfect timing. Thank you, Ray Harlock. Where'd my water go? Oh, K had to take a shower. Oh yeah, no worries, Elroy. You gotta stay clean, man. It's on stream. Oh, it's on Steam. Kind of like Fall Guys, but you fight people. That sounds cool. Text me the name of that, because it's gonna get lost in the chat and I'll forget. Me and my nephew have a new game called Fuck My Eyes Are Burning Trademark. It just need to blink more. When you're staring at screens, you tend to blink less often. And so your eyes that's why they end up burning, because you haven't been blinking enough because you're staring at screens. Oh my God, really nice. Good night, Meg Delirium. Yeah, of course I can show you. Oh, cool, man. Oh, good. Let me see. Kai, off-topic question, but what brand chocolate do you buy/order? I need to evolve beyond Amistad chocolate Hershey's. It's so good, but unhealthy and unethical. Bro, yeah, Hershey's is like pretty. Hershey's is for casuals. Okay, I'd happily show you web stuff I got. It's all about crowdfunding. I don't want to bore you guys. Chat, come across selling my wares, etc. But happy to show you what I got. Send me a message on Twitter. And yeah, send me a message on Twitter. And if you got something that you want to show off and whatnot, we can, maybe next week I can do a thing on it. The thing is, I'm very forgetful. So like, if we talk about it tomorrow, let's say, and I'm like, dude, that's awesome. I'll talk about it on Monday. And then you don't come by the show on Monday. I might forget, but if you come by the show, I'll go, hey, Ray Harlock, how's it going? Oh, son of a bitch. Wait 1 second. I just remembered because I have a shit memory. But dude, yeah, send me a message on Twitter then. We'll figure it out. What brand of chocolate? Okay, so when it comes to chocolate, I know Hershey's for Pro Amistad normies. That's why I need brand names, homie. Pro Amistad. Pro Amistad. What is that? I'm sorry, bro. I'm not familiar with that at all. But okay, so if you're looking for non-Hershey's, I'd say if you're looking for non-Hershey's, Cadbury's an easy given. Cadbury's good stuff. Toblerone. There's two solid alternatives to Hershey's. Cadbury has a whole variety of chocolates and different kinds of chocolates and shit. But really, if you're looking for alternatives to Hershey's, you got to go to alternative places. You got to go to Trader Joe's. You got to go to Sprouts. You got to go to Winco. You got to go to your like local foreign foods place, you know? You got to kind of step outside of your normal routine, and while there, you look at different brands, different kinds of chocolates. You look at you see what they have there. You know, sometimes you'll get foreign chocolates. That's what I actually really like to do. Is I like to just explore foreign candies and foreign chocolates, and I look at what's here and I go, what haven't I tried? I haven't tried this one or this one or this one. Yeah, cool. This is good. So there's that. Or the other way to go with it is, let's say, going to Costco or Winco or something like that. They have these, it was somewhere where you buy in bulk. They have these big buckets full of like nuts and cereal and granola and seeds and whatever. They have big ass bins and buckets full of shit where you just get this metal scooper and you just scoop a bunch of that shit into your bag. That's another good place because you can get chocolate covered honeycomb and a bunch of other kick-ass chocolate there in bulk. Chocolate covered nuts, chocolate covered honeycomb, stuff that they can make there, like maybe not there, but like stuff that they make outside of the Hershey's chocolate conglomerate, you know? So those are the two. Oh, Yardelli, that's another solid one. Yeah, another fucking great brand. But those are the alternatives. If you're gonna go with brands, there's like the typical ones that I mentioned in the beginning, and Yardelli. So Yardelli, Cadbury, Toblerone, etc. Look for foreign stuff. Alternatively, then there's going to alternative stores that have alternative brands, and then there's going to bulk locations that have good chocolate at low prices because of bulk. So those are my I'm a chocolate guy, but also healthy. So I know you know shit. I know you know shit. Thank you, Runs with Phantoms. I'm glad. I appreciate that. I take it as a compliment. It's a huge compliment. Thank you very much. That's my recommendation on chocolate. What are your thoughts on my recommendation there? On ethical company or the chocolate? Both, probably. The chocolate industry is one of those places where you get slavery, unreported, unaccounted for, etc., unknown. Just doesn't. Oh, who knows where the fucking seeds come from? You know. Amistad is a Hopkins movie about slavery. I am making a joke in poor taste. Okay. Lind, 70% chocolate healthy. Lind, that's a good one. So I hear 4 solid brand suggestions from Kai and chat. Fucking awesome. Thank you. Remember, there's actual brands and then there's non-brand chocolate. Those are the two options. And then there's exploring brands, which the brands that we named are like they're still pretty mainstream. They're like Hershey level. They're just not Hershey's. There are other brands. There's smaller brands, kind of like beers have like those littler brands that make beer. There's that for chocolate too. Except for I don't know any of those bitches. You just got to go out and find them. Go to your local, alternative grocery store of whatever kind and look through their chocolates. Go find vegan stores. Okay, fuck vegan food, but let's see what their chocolate is about. Just look in different places. Whitaker's chocolate. You need to have some. Whitaker's chocolate. Oh, I've seen these guys. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, Whitaker's is good stuff. I know Whitaker's. Did you say chocolate covered cone? No thanks. Are you happy with Shopify? So far, I have been. It took a little getting used to. The last few years I've been learning WordPress, so I've gotten really fluent with WordPress. And then I expected Shopify. I didn't realize that Shopify is going to be a one-stop shop. I was expecting a printing platform, much like Printify or Printful, etc. So when I got the full like a website and the things and all that stuff, I was like, "What the fuck? Oh, it's like that." And so I built this site. It had a lot of issues, and I've knocked them out. I've gotten them all ironed out and worked out. So everything seems to be working now. And as I've learned, I've kind of changed I've learned the capabilities of it, and I've leaned into it until now I'm going, okay, now I'm at the point where aesthetically I don't like how that looks or how that works. I'm going to do my own thing, but I also now know how to incorporate my own thing so it looks nice within the Shopify framework. But overall, yeah, I've been really happy with Shopify. It hasn't really given me any issues. The only issues I've had with Shopify have been with some plugins, not all plugins. Some plugins have been a bitch, or they don't update them and it causes problems, or whatever. But just Shopify, solid. I've been happy with it. Bro, you said one more thing. I also modified my theme a little bit. So I added like related products kind of a thing. And also I created a clickable banner that I put out for free. I have a tutorial for it here on my channel. And every once in a while I get people commenting and saying, hey, thanks a lot for this. This is exactly what I was looking for, et cetera, because I could not find a fucking clickable banner that you didn't have to pay for. Every clickable banner out there was some app with a fucking $10 a month, $7 a month subscription and shit. So for a clickable banner, fuck you. I'm just gonna build it myself. I built it myself and I put it out there for everyone for free because fuck that. So if you are looking to build a Shopify site, Ray Harlock, and you need a clickable banner, come to my fucking YouTube channel. I've got you covered. Bro, you said bulk chocolate covered honeycomb? Yes, motherfucker. That's exactly what I said. These nuts, those are practically my favorite of all time because they're practically the best. Yes, homie. And it's not all places will have them, but the good places will. You get, yeah, bro, bulk chocolate flavored honeycomb. Look into it. Hey, Erica Gardens. Brax candies. Lint 80-90% bitter hell, but they get you wired on caffeine and some other stuff, chocolate. On other stuff and chocolate. The factory is only 10 minutes from my house. Oh, nice. Non-brand chocolate being the store brand stuff that I'd get at places like Winco and Trader Joe's. Technically, Trader Joe's is its own brand, but also it fits the bill of what I'm saying. So Trader Joe's has really fucking good chocolate. I'm going to give them that. They have really good chocolate. And Winco and the like, it's essentially, it's really easy to make these chocolates. So you're probably getting it's, let's say, a generic version of the chocolate, but that also means they're not jamming the chocolate with all kinds of extra shit. You know what I mean? It's all good, buddy. Mr. Beast, chocolate is crap. I don't know he had a chocolate. Great suggestions from chat. Interesting you bring that up, Always Censored, because just yesterday I saw that at the store for the first time on the candy shelves by checkout line. Mr. Beast chocolate? I'll have to try it. There's also probably local candy shops that are making their own. I have a few near me. True. Yeah, there might be local places. The chocolate factory, C's Candy. Those are another two good places that are they're like straight up chocolate shops. C's Candy and the chocolate factory, bro. They always have good shit. They're also probably local candy shops. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, Shopify catches you that way, buddy. That's why I build my own plugins. It's not Shopify. Oh, but it's not Shopify. Wait, yeah, Shopify catches you that way. That's why I build my own plugins, but it's not Shopify. Oh yeah, I got you. No, the yeah, that's why I was like, dude, fuck that. Like that's such a simple mechanism. There's no reason it should be. You know why it is? Because everyone that had the technical knowledge to make that tool was of the mindset that they want to monetize that. I guess I could have monetized it. I could have been like, I'm gonna put it up for $1. $1 a month, you get this fucking clickable banner. Bing, bang, boom. There you go. But instead, I just put it out there for free. $1 a month. That might not have been a bad idea. I'd probably be getting a few $100s a month right now. Come to think of it, I need to make one I can charge for. I need to make one I can charge for. Oh, plugins. Hey, Aiken. Hey, welcome, buddy. Oh, honeycomb. I thought you said butterfly. No. Are you reaching for something down there? Did you lose something under there? Yeah, I think she did. I wondered what Mr. Beast chocolate would be like. What the fuck? It tastes. It makes me trans. Good morning, Tina. Hey, we got another green person up in the house. What? Welcome, Tina. Like the water is making the frogs gay? How you doing, Tina? Kid found chocolate here in Australia in supermarket. Not worth it. Even kids didn't like it. Wow, no way. Then you can go into, bro. Mr. Beast is suing the people who did his burgers or whatever. And now he has like a chocolate that tastes like shit. Who is he hiring to make his food? What the hell, Mr. Beast? Then you can go into your honeycomb hideout and eat your chocolate-covered honeycombs. Honeycomb's big. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Beast chocolate made in Peru. What the fuck? Good night, y'all. All right, another monster. Have a good one, brother. Take care of yourself. See you next time. Exactly. I've just finished building my own website-based crowdfunding plugin. My own website-based crowdfunding plugin. So it's a crowdfunding plugin for websites, but in order to make back my ROI, it will be charged for, but not a recurring charge like the rest of them. Okay. And you said it's not Shopify if you were referring to the same thing earlier. So what's it for? WordPress or it could be I could see it being for Shopify also. But yeah, man, if you do something cheap, like honestly, that's the way I like to go with things generally, is like with something like this. It's a finished product, you put it out there. Shut up, sexy, says Thieves89 on the Rumble. What's up, Thieves89? Welcome to the chat. Well, welcome to the show. Let me see. Charge for. With a little thing like that, I'd rather charge like less and let more people have access to it, and then more people buying it. With, let's say, physical products, like on my shop here on Evil Lab, you can't do that. In that case, people want to save money, but if you charge cheap for things, people don't see that they're saving money. That's why I have bundles, because I'm like, okay, you have a bundle, then you see the savings. You're like, okay, I'm getting this one for crazy cheap. And so then you have the, okay, I am saving money thing in your head. But you need that contrast. Whereas with a digital product, you generally have an exact functionality you're looking for. And you know what you want. And you're like, oh yeah, $5 for that? Boom, done, got it. That's exactly what I need. Yo, am I alone in noticing how some companies will sell honey crumble or sponge candy and call it honeycomb? Like honeycomb because rare luxury with tons of cheaper knockoffs. Okay, so here's the thing about honeycomb chocolate. It's not usual. Okay, it is actual honeycomb, but they grind it up and then and you know run the bubbles through it and shit. It's ground up honeycomb. Essentially, it's ground up and processed to be like you're describing, the honey crumble, the sponge can, like that. But it is actual honeycomb. It's just made in that form factor, because when you're eating actual honeycomb, it doesn't have the same texture. It doesn't have that same, it doesn't taste like a candy bar. You know what I mean? So that stuff is still honeycomb. It's just processed to be that way. Like corn syrup based pancake syrup versus maple syrup. Yo, yeah, maple syrup is the shit. WordPress. Nice, dude. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to take a smoke break. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my cat this thing that she's trying to get under this here. So I'm gonna play something for you guys. Try to get this real quick. I'll be right back.
Frying spaghetti in front of my Italian roommate.
Enough? Enough? A little bit more, bro. Okay, I'll add a bit more. More.
Why you fry the spaghetti, bro?
Bro, because it tastes good.
You have to fry everything every time.
Yes,
this is America. This is America. America. Fry.
It makes
fry an orange.
It makes things taste better, man.
How it can taste better? It's pasta. It's like not potatoes.
Bro, you put ketchup on the pasta. You put ketchup with fried things.
You do what? Bro, if you come to Italy, the first step you will be in the jail. I will call the cop for you.
But we're in
America.
Because
you deserve to be in the jail.
But we're in America, right?
That guy's so mad. Highest chocolate in South Australia is high-end, very nice. I've heard Australia has good chocolate. And also have fruit chocolate, violet crumble, chocolate coated honeycomb. Yes, I love violet crumble. Violet crumble is fucking bomb. It's one of the top honeycomb candies in my opinion. Honeycomb, I mean, there's not really a lot of options, but honeycomb made from corn syrup. Violet crumble, yeah, that. The honeycomb knockoff, but hey, it's still good. I didn't mean violet crumble. I've had either British or Aussie chocolate covered violet crumble before, and I really liked it. Nah, man's honeycomb is real and poured in a block. That's my favorite ones, the ones that are in like little blocks. They're like little cubes of honeycomb. To be honest, getting it right for Tug cost a bit of dough, but at the end of the day, it is still more economical than that of what everyone else is paying for just to have the functionality. Dude, 100%. I agree I would rather, at the end of the day, I would much rather build my own functionality than, I mean, shit, I built multiple things on my Shopify store to get it at least closer to where I wanted it to be. Because the other thing that wasn't available was the little related products. If you go to one of my products on my shop, and you see related products or different styles or whatever, that wasn't a default functionality either. I had to jump through a couple hoops to get that to work. I didn't even get all the functionality that I wanted yet, but I got it working, and then I moved along. So at some point when I come to do a polish pass or another pass on my website where I want to tweak things and fix them up a little bit, that's one of the things I'll add is a little extra functionality with those. But currently, good enough. Manuka honeycomb, Belgium chocolate. Dude, grade B maple is the shiznit. Don't let the name fool you. Luigi versus Luigi arguments. He'd hate Fasta pasta in Australia. Way actual honeycomb comes from a beehive. You're talking about actual cereal honeycomb, bitch. Yeah. Again, I just got it for you. I just got it for you. Oh my God, this one. Hold on. I am the. Yeah, no, I know. I hear you. Oh, yeah.
You're Ethiopian. You're African. You're black. Okay?
I want to be Mexican.
Why do you want to be Mexican? Huh?
Because I eat quesadilla.
Because you eat quesadillas?
Yeah.
That's why you want to be. That's why you want to be Mexican. So you don't want to be from Africa anymore?
No.
Why not?
Because I want to be Mexican.
Where do you get this from? What make you want to be Mexican? You can't just be Mexican just because you eat quesadillas.
It's because Nagasi's Mexican.
Nagasi's Ethiopian too. He's half Mexican, but he's Ethiopian too.
Oh, am I not Mexican too?
Because your parents are not Mexican. His mom is Mexican. I'm not Mexican. Your dad is not Mexican.
But I'm Mexican too.
Yeah, how you gonna be Mexican if none of your parents is Mexican?
I want Mexican.
Okay, you gotta calm down.
That kid wants to be Mexican. All right, we're back. Violet Crumble, Aussie icon. I mean, if I can't get my hands on authentic honeycomb, I'll settle for the crumble or sponge, no problem. It all tastes similar when covered in chocolate, and it's all crunchy and melty. Because you decide to be in the jail. Because you decide to be in the jail. Toblerone and chocolate with bits of honeycomb. How you doing, Darren? It's been a while since life gets in the way sometimes. 6-7 bottles of grape maple syrup on hand because reasons. I like to nom the chocolate from each side of the cube, then crunch the crumble sponge into a couple pieces, then suck them and melt them in my mouth. I'm getting randy with all the chocolate talk. How about y'all? I know, right? Runs, that's the only way to eat Violet Crumble. Kitty. A kite arguing with his cats. I get that, Aiken. I have missed you on Fridays. We talk about you often. Love of you from me, Stunt Shane, and of course, Nina. Choco vibing with you, Nina. I miss hanging out with Nina. Nina was nice enough to come by on my 200th show recently. I guess it wasn't that recently. That was 10 weeks ago already. Holy shit. Choco vibing with you. Darren M. Daylight savings has just ticked over. I reckon I'll be able to make it for good news. Yo, Darren. Tell Nina to check her DMs. Darren, daylight savings just ticked over. Oh, I see. My bad. Did you see? I understand now. Daylight savings. Did you ever think Dove chocolate tastes different? I kind of forgot about Dove. I wasn't really at the top of my mind. But there's another. I don't know if they're Hershey's though. I don't know if they're Hershey's. I want to be Mexican also. You like quesadillas too, Alroy? You like quesadillas? Okay. All right. So the last thing I have on the title is this bionic woman. First to have robotic limb merged with bone and controlled with her mind. Dude, what the fuck? So this is a second of this kind of story that we've got tonight. The first one with the knee, this one with the arm. Dude. Anyway, patient dubbed the real bionic woman has become the first to receive a robotic limb fused with both her nervous and skeletal systems. Karen, a 50-year-old woman. Oh, wait, quick question, Tugs web guy. Ray Harlock. Yo, how come why wasn't the option of like, let's say something like Kofi on the table for I mean, imagine Tug's operating on a higher level, you know. Excuse me. But so it's worth the extra steps and the expense. But I imagine that would have been on the table at some point as an option. Chicken chimichanga. It's more like it's made with fresh succulent dove meat and artificial flavorings. Leia Skywalker. So looking forward to seeing you on Fridays, my man. Good to see you too. Cheers, my con man wealth brother. Karen, a 50-year-old woman from Sweden, had the intelligent artificial limb fitted a few years ago after losing her right hand in a farming accident more than 20 years ago. She spent years dealing with excruciating phantom limb pain, and the existing conventional prosthetic limbs were uncomfortable and not great for everyday use. And it felt like I constantly had my hand in a meat grinder, which created very high levels of stress, and they had to take high doses of various painkillers. Revealed she can now perform 80% of what she used to do with both hands and even feels some sensations in the artificial arm. That's crazy. Researchers said that said that since it's worked for 3 years now, Karen is able to turn doorknobs, cook meals, and more everyday activities. It's a sign it's now highly integrated into her life. That's wild, dude. I'd eat a dove meat taco. A dove meat taco probably tastes peaceful, man. Elroy Shredding, you've reminded me that last time I went to buy my meat from the Aldi up the street, I picked up some chili chocolate Mexican spicy style. These nuts, that ish was amazeballs. Nice, dude. That sounds good. I don't understand the question. Never mind then. Don't worry about it. Because Kofi has a crowdfunding option. So like if you send me a donation on Kofi, they don't take any of it. And then if you can also do, which is why one of the reasons I chose Kofi, but they also have a whole crowdfunding option there. Yo, that reminds me actually, for my members, and this is for my members on Kofi or on YouTube, it's for both of you. Send me a story prompt. I want everybody to send me a story prompt. I'll get a little more organized about this later. So for now, I guess think of a story prompt. Write it down somewhere, take a note of it, and I'm gonna put somewhere I'm gonna make something for you guys to send me a story prompt. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of your story prompts and I'm gonna try to write one story that has all of those things going on as much as possible. I'm gonna try to do that. So that's what we're doing for the member story that I did a fundraising goal for. That's what we're gonna do that. Everybody come up with a prompt. Say, I'd like to see you write a story about this. You know, about a guy, this kind of a person, this kind of a thing happens to him. This kind of a person that, becomes whatever. Like whatever your story prompt is, think of it. And then on Monday, I'll try to have something. On Monday, I'll try to have somewhere where everybody who's a member of mine can recommend a story, can give me their story prompt. And then I will write a story based on all of your prompts. So for now, think of it. Think about what you would want it to be. That's amazing. I hope the phantom pain is gone. I know, right? That's crazy. Ooh, yeah. It just seems like the robo arm would hurt me where the connection was shaved in my arm bone. Probably at the time of shaving, or when it gets cold. Like, oh, I feel a storm coming. I can feel it in my bone. Probably when that happens. The Mexicans are really onto something. Like Irish discovering whiskey. When they invented spicy chocolate and spicy candy, those chili mangoes and chili other fruits are incredible. Not a fan. Don't take the cut. Wait. Don't they take a cut performance fee at the end of the day, though? Ko-fi does not. Ko-fi only takes fees in certain... I don't remember when it takes fees. It takes fees for certain things. Maybe for memberships or something. But if you were to send me, let's say you send me $20 here, like you did earlier. You send me $20 here on YouTube, I'm gonna get 17 of it. On Ko-fi, I'm gonna get 20. Exactly 20. And then I can transfer that to my stuff, to my bank account or to wherever. But yeah, Ko-fi doesn't take a cut. You can go read about Ko-fi if you want all the details of it, but I'm guessing it wasn't something you guys talked about then. I also am not familiar with if they take a cut for crowdfunding, you know? Submit your bio to Elon Musk. He's a mad scientist of current times. When you said Ko-fi, I'd assumed a person. No, Ko-fi, like in, yeah, no, man. No, not a person. I just read that as a submit to Elon Musk. I got a mental image. Fuck, I need water. I get mental images of hordes of people plugged into Neuralink experiencing collective zombified exultations. Evil penguins attack the Earth. What exactly is a story prompt? A story prompt is essentially it's just one sentence of what a story is about, like Jack and the Beanstalk. The story prompt for that might be, "Hey, write a story about a guy who finds some magic beans," or write a story about a guy who meets giants. Write a story about a guy who hates his life and wants to leave and then realizes, you know what, my life isn't as bad as being dead. And so he goes back home. All of those are an accurate story prompt for Jack and the Beanstalk. So if you write write a story about a halfling, carrying a ring around or whatever, that's like write a story about a bird that delivers babies. That's a story prompt. So it doesn't need to be crazy. It doesn't need to be detailed. It doesn't need to be well thought out. It could just be something simple. If you're telling a little kid, "Hey, write me a story about what? About this," Evil penguins are impossible. Except the ones that steal. Wait, DJ Lewis, you're not a member. You don't have to worry about it. Evil penguins are impossible, except the ones that steal otherwise hard-earned rocks for nests. The males use nice rocks for nests to attract the females. Imagine some bastard stealing your rock over that ish. Yeah, right. Like, damn, that guy's got some nice rocks over there. Ko-fi, based on whatever account you have with them, takes 5%. Okay. Yeah, so with me, when I get my I know for certain things they don't take anything off the top, and for one-off donations, that's one of those things. But okay, based on whatever account you have. Yeah, I paid for the gold version or whatever. It's only like $5, but they sound like nerd geologists. Aiken has a college dropout with geology experience. I can say you are freakishly accurate. Oh, Aiken runs with Phantom. Says Aiken as a college dropout with geology experience. Star Wars 7. A woman with no flaws does nothing but wins. There's a story prompt. It depends on what account you have with Ko-fi. With my plugin, no usage fees. No, 100%, man. I get where that's why I was saying, like, Tug's at the point where, like, you can go the extra steps. You know what I mean? Just with the bank charges per transaction, Ko-fi, although good on surface, doesn't mention the bank fees. Yeah. Okay, cool. Gotcha, man. I think it would depend on what you're connected with. If you're connected through Stripe or PayPal or whatever. But yeah, no, dude, 100%. Like, it makes sense. I'm really curious. I want to know, because on my website, on KaiMFS.com, that's my WordPress site. On there, I use WooCommerce to sell signed copies of my book. So I just use WooCommerce. I don't know if they have a crowdfunding feature, but I am curious about what you built. You know, I kind of want to geek out a little bit and talk about that stuff. Jackass penguins are pretty crazy. So yeah, I don't know if you're following me on Twitter, but I should have my Twitter in the description. Give me a follow and send me a message, man. Kofi Synthwave or Kofi Jazz Funk should be a music channel. You mean lo-fi? Because those are different than Kofi. Run the Phantoms. Kai said Gorilla Curious. What? When did I say Gorilla Curious? Dude, if you have WooCommerce, my shit will work. Oh, nice. Badass, dude. I guess it's time for me to crowdfund some shit, right? Like what's Yo, man. What's it called? Actually, let me just look you up while I'm here. Oh shit, there it is. Ray Harlock, we follow each other, bro. Let's catch up. All right, yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it, man. I'll send you messages after the show. I have been known to collect the odd rock from different places I have visited. It's a play on words, Noodle. Come on, you laggy ass StreamYard. There it goes. Just sent you a Twitter DM. Yeah, I got it, man. Thank you. Okay, something happens in another country between the two people within that country. So all the people that moved away to a different country have to call to end those in the different country. What? That's too much. That's the... I don't know. DJ Lewis. I used Jack and the Beanstalk as an example. Scale it down. It's a short story, 10,000 words or less. But again, I'm not here to sell my shit. Just want to help. Oh, dude, it's all good, man. Like it's... If you want to share your stuff, whatever you guys have got going on, I'm cool with it. If I remember, it's Tug. Tug is that umbrella guy, right? Tug, umbrella guy. Do I need to... as far as I'm aware, I don't really know that umbrella guy that well, but he seems like a cool guy. And I know people around here are friends and followers and whatnot. So yeah, I don't mind at all, man. I'm here. I'm trying to sell stuff. You know, we all have things that we're trying to build. Shit, if you want, you can show stuff here and then just go back to Tug's chat and she'll be like, hey, I'm just going to show some stuff for this rando that I hang out with. Marla Bye, how you doing, Aiken? My bad, not to ask. I'm busy. Aiken Funny, you're the very first I've met who's connected odd rocks from visited locales. He collected white rocks and told friends to collect for him white rocks from places they visit. That's it. That's funny, Fanta. I actually used to collect rocks as a kid because we'd travel and go on road trips and stuff. So I'd collect rocks, and I had a whole collection of rocks before we moved. Before my parents got divorced and we had to move, and I had to get rid of a bunch of stuff, and that was one of the things I got rid of. I got rid of all my rocks. It's a bummer. We getting on the current Jizreal Gaza conflict? Now we're not talking about that. We're over 2 hours already. Yeah, Tug equals that umbrella guy. Okay, that's my shit. Nah, man, you are not a random. Oh, to you maybe, but Tug, I mean, like, I don't even... I had to sit there and go, like, I'm pretty sure this is that umbrella guy, Tug. You know, like, he doesn't know who I am. To him, I'm a fucking rando. To him and everyone in the chat that's never heard of me, which would be everyone except, like, let's say if Runs with Phantoms or Darren or Aiken is in there, they're like, yeah, you got the one guy going, woo, in the back, you know? I think US should keep its dick out of it. Damn it, Marie, they're not rocks, they're minerals. I like that. There are 4 missing periods, so here. No, not pregnant. Kai, you fuckwit, you're good people. Thank you, Ray. Thanks, man. Let me I'm gonna wrap it up here, so I'm gonna send you a link real quick. If you're down to hang out now, if you're not, then we'll just chat and text and whatnot. But I'm gonna wrap it up here with everybody. 2 hours 10 minutes. Did I finish this? Did I finish this article? She do doorknobs. She do all kinds of shit. She can feel. Made considerable step forward. Multidisciplinary group of engineers and surgeons. By combining osseointegration with reconstructive surgery, implanted electrodes, and AI, we can restore human function in unexpected ways. The ultimate goal is to make more natural way to replace a lost limb to improve the quality of more people with mutations. There she be with a robot hand. Osseointegration process that connects bones to the electrodes implanted in the nerves and muscles was paired with a surgery called targeted muscle reinnervation, which rearranges nerves and muscles in the residual limb and links them to the remaining muscles. All this working together mimics the process of the brain sending messages to the body to move. So thinking about moving activates the nerves, and the sensor implant picks the activity up and facilitates moving the artificial arm. Nerves are working successfully, so detailed that Karen now has a limited sense of touch through the bionic hand. That's so good. I think I would imagine that she's projecting it because she's familiar with the things that she's touching with her bionic hand. When she makes contact with something, her brain recognizes that she's making contact. And so she fills in the sensation with how she knows it, maybe how she knows it to feel, or just the sense of feeling something. I imagine that's a projected sensation, just like, so she was talking about phantom pain. There was this episode of House where House's landlord or upstairs neighbor or something was being an asshole, and the dude was missing an arm and he was always in pain, but he was always being an asshole too. And House was like, I'm kind of getting sick of this guy. So he breaks into his house one day, and this guy's scared because he's like got a gun to his head or something. He's like, sit down, and he puts a fucking box in front of him. He says, put your hands through the holes. And so he puts his hands through the holes, and the box is cut in half, and there's a mirror. So the guy puts his hand out, and in the mirror, through the mirror, he sees his other hand, but he doesn't have another hand. He just sees what's in the mirror. And he says, okay, move your hand, do this, do that, squeeze as hard as you can. And then eventually essentially in the therapy, he helps him let go of that pain in his phantom limb. But what's it called? But yeah, so that's why I'm thinking it's a projected sensation, because that was essentially projected sensory experience. And so this, to me, it looks like the same thing. Hold on, let me catch up. All right, cool. We finished the article about the robot hand lady. First person with below elbow amputation received this new concept, et cetera, et cetera. It's been working for 3 years, so they're like, it works. We've got it. This is the future. All right, I'm gonna link all these articles in the chat if you guys want to read in more detail. But the amazingness of this, it is what it is. So, let me see. Thank you, Ray. Nice dude backstage here. Yo, what's happening, man? Let me wrap it up here. Never change, brother. Thank you, Darren. I keyed. Love your laugh. Good night, old dude. Oh, my apologies. This is the wrong avatar. Yeah, get out of here, you son of a bitch. Want to say bye to me. Good night, DJ Lewis. Take care of yourself. You have a great night. Good night, Elroy. Oils of mineral. Love Triumph, the insult comic dog. Oh, that little bastard kicks ass, but he's probably dead now because of, dog. Sucks to be him. I am well, thanks. You have plenty to do for. Okay, that's all happening there. Vibrator. Busy. Okay. All right, guys. Keep doing you, Kai. Thank you, Ray Harlock. Hitachi's go real nice in the back with slippery assistance. Good night, everyone. Hope you're well. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Much love, hugs and kisses. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to the lurkers, and thank you to my members. Have a good one, Kai. Thanks for streaming. Of course, Lazo. Oh, hey, baby. I got a kitty here now. All right. Hey, stay out of my water. It's empty, but it's a bad habit. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Adios. Mwah.
You're better than this. Join us. Use your powers for good.
Heads up.
Be a superhero.
I'm gonna be the king!